I told Sarah why I was leaving. And she was upset. She told her friends about my decision. And I was ganged up on. They said we were all having a great time. She thinks I'm being a jerk for making her pick between her friends and me, even though her friends weren't invited in the first place. I never had personal issues with her friends prior to this trip. I never made Sarah pick between me or her friends because everyone needs friends outside of a relationship. I'm at home now and thinking about everything. I have a day to myself before Sarah comes home. So at least I get to relax a bit. Sarah and her friends think I'm overreacting and think I ruined the trip. I think Sarah was disrespectful and rude to me by ruining the purpose of this trip and having her friends gang up on me. Am I the jerk for leaving a vacation I planned for my GF after her friends came along? Edit. This was a planned anniversary/romantic trip. I was clear that we have plans for just us two. We've been on other anniversary trips together without her friends there. We did discuss marriage beforehand, so it's not like a proposal wouldn't been out of the blue. More info. We talked about our potential future together after being together for 2 years, so 3 years ago. We both wanted to get married, travel, etc. We moved in together 1.5 years ago because we both believe that you need to live together before marriage to see how the other person lives and to see if you are compatible. Now, this was a planned anniversary/romantic trip, so the nature of it was plain and clear. We've been on other trips for our anniversary. When her friends showed up, I was direct with her that I didn't want her friends coming and I was direct regarding my reasons for leaving. I didn't tell her I was going to propose. We have discussed marriage before and we both agreed to not want a big proposal, so it wouldn't have been a complete surprise to her. Maybe I messed up because I didn't want to tell her friends the news before I asked Sarah to marry me. I wish that I contacted her friends privately about my reasons for not wanting them to hang out with us. That was dumb on my part. But still, they had to know it was an anniversary/romantic trip. Although, I don't know everything that she tells her friends. I'm hoping that she doesn't tell them everything because they don't need to know every detail about me/my secrets. I wish there was more balance between me and her friends. During the time I was with them on this trip, I would say half the activities involved all 4 of us, and the other half involved the 3 of them. I could have followed them around, but that's a shitty situation and it's not fun. And it's not like I hate her friends. It's just that I don't want to spend all my free time with her friends. I've never demanded or expected her to pick me over her friends because that's unhealthy and unreasonable. But she has canceled on me in the past multiple times in favor of her friends. In terms of past disagreements, she has rarely involved them. We are able to settle disagreements between us most of the time, like 98%. The other 2% she has involved her friends. Maybe she invited her friends because she doesn't want me to propose and I understand cold feet. But the least she could have done was talk to me. I would hate to make other big decisions with her and her being too much of a coward to talk to me like an adult, and later change her mind. I can't force her to marry me. I just wish she actually talked to me about her fears, if she had any. Now that I'm home, having this alone time is important to me. Having alone time is critical to gather my thoughts and sorting my emotions. I didn't want to potentially blow up at her on our way home. So far, she has tried to call me twice, but I rejected her call. The only thing I told her before I left was we talk about this when you return. These types of conversations need to happen in person. Anyways, I'm thinking I deserve better. I guess we'll find out what happens when she returns home tomorrow. Minor update. My friends are here at the house and they have been running potential interference, just in case her friends try to bombard and harass me. They've been great and I'm so glad to have them. Minor update number 2. None of Sarah's friends came by the house or harassed me yesterday/last night, which is good. Sarah hasn't come home yet. I figured out what I want to say and have it written out. Update.